Okay, for those of you who were watching the previous stream, it basically shut down on its own mid-sentence. So we're starting back up again. Apologize about that, and we will continue on in just a moment. I gotta put the link out again, because, yeah, it is. It's set up the whole stream all over. And then we'll get on with it. Just a few, maybe another minute and a half. Maybe. Alright. I gotta wait for that to post, and then we'll go on. So, actually, we'll just go on now. Alright, so I gotta talk to... there we go. We're all done. It's the whole thing. Alright, so back online. Hopefully, we stay online until I'm fucking done tonight. Alright, Vulcan government is... Let's recap. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whomever used the transporter to erase the logs, I have a feeling the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend we locate him immediately. Let's do it. Oh, he come to us.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed.
It was exposed by the Klingons. We just ignored them and killed a bunch of them.
So we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Uh-oh. My dude's like, what the fuck? Alright, well, I guess here we go. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he be. Stop targeting my people. Oh, I guess we got him. Alright, well, let's return. Wait, he disappeared. It's gonna be an Undine vessel. We gotta go beat it up in space. Let's do the thing. So, and again, apologies about the stream cutting short. The previous stream cutting short. It's an unfortunate thing. But 'tis what it is. Picked up right where we left off, hopefully. Hopefully we didn't miss too much. But yeah, essentially Soketh is in fact an Undine, and we're after him now. It takes so long to beam up. Alright, Undine ship on an intercept course. CVV Tane doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports they're sending ships to assist us. They're about 60 seconds out. We have to hold out until the reinforcements get here. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. Alright, here we go. Hey, Ariel. Glad you made it back. Doesn't have the stuff to defeat him. My ass. Alright, we got you. We got you. We're gonna go ahead and scan the hydrogen gas here real quick. And scan the debris. Incoming message from the Challenger.
This is Captain LaForge of the
Holy
USS
shit,
Challenger.
I forgot.
Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
Alright, cool. We're not going to depart system yet because I want all the anomalies. It takes so long to turn in this thing. I like the fact that I'm super tough. That's nice. I like the ship quite a bit. The turn radius leaves something to be desired, but it is a dreadnought, so, you know, it's to be expected. Which is cool. And it will level up with me, which is pretty sweet too, because it's a T6 ship. All right. Let me turn around and get that there. Make sure I didn't miss nothing over here. I don't think I did. But yeah, I like the ship so far. It's pretty cool. I try to keep, like, whatever race I end up playing, I try to make sure that I'm using, like, faction-specific ships and that kind of thing. For the most part. Yeah, Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time. I think you can still get it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't have one of those. This is I think the Galore class is frigate, right? I might be wrong about that. I don't recall. But yeah, it's nice to start out with a dreadnought. Oh, hey, I got a little buddy. I like the launch stuff. Zsa Zsa Galore. Alright, so these are the last two anomalies, and then we can get the fuck out. Yep. Well, that's actually a frigate because there's several of them. Because it launches a couple of those. Also launches these kind of stationary defense nodules, which are pretty cool. I wish it would stop doing it. I'm running into invisible walls in fucking space now too. That's annoying. Alright, I think that's everything. Depends on the ship. Depends on the ship. Alright, let's depart the system. So, I mean, there are some, like, I think there's a couple of carriers that you can get that will,
The Ambassador was an Undine?
carry, like, a couple of different squadrons.
Their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Indeed.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Hey, I just leveled up. Nice.
Starfleet Command has commissioned another.
Alright.
I've received a report.
You are now in sector
Commander
space.
Sarish.
Airships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place
Okay.
in sector space.
Alright, what's next? What's next on the list? Alright, where's the Klingon front? I think Stranded in Space is the next thing. Yeah, the Azure. Okay. Make that the primary. I'm gonna go look at inventory, because we got all kinds of new stuff.
Inventory has a replicator that allows you to buy and sell items.
Yeah. I don't ever use the damn thing, though. Ooh, I got dual disruptor cannons.
Your inventory. You can purchase.
Yeah, I don't care. Let's look at the Tane. Let's see what we can do here. Regenerative shield array. Huh. Let's throw that on. That's a little better. I got any new science stuff? No, I don't. Alright, cool. What about... Where's this can... Okay, yeah, okay, so that's down there. Gotcha! I didn't think I had anything else to do there. Yeah, the spiral wave disruptors are pretty sweet. I think what I'm gonna end up doing, since I'm not doing a lot of like aft stuff, torpedoes are awesome. They are. They're great. But I think I should probably throw some kind of phaser array on there. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll just put the other torpedo on. It'll be fine. I think we're gonna hold on to those. Let's slap a better shield on. And I think everybody else has got their shields. Cool. Right. Let's go see about the Azure. I do like traveling through space. I think this is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole game. It's just zipping around, looking at all this stuff. Hi, lovely Sherry. Welcome in. Nice to see you. And Abe, also missed you too. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that last one. It just dropped the stream entirely, which was so dumb. Happens on occasion, but... I'm coming for you.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
It's the government. Yeah, near enough. Here I come to save the day. Anybody else remember Mighty Mouse? Don't do it, right? I should probably start investing some experience points in my captain there a little bit. Do it. You can do it. You can do it all night long.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. We're being pursued by Orion raiders.
Orions?
Crew injured, taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
Alright, let's find him. Yep, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that nonsense. Sensors picking up several light craft. Yeah, no, I saw that. We can deal with these fuckers. Yeah, it might be. Wasn't sure I was going to make that in time. Alright, so we've taken care of these guys. Next up. These Orions are no match for me. There's another anomaly here? Ah, I see it. It's right there. We'll get to you in a moment, Azura. I think there's a version of some kind for most of the factions. Yeah, it just kind of depends, like on what you got. And I think you have to like obviously spend money on some of that, like real world money, which is kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. Alright, detecting elevated radiation levels on the Azura. I've alerted the transport chief to the situation. She can brief you before you beam over. Wait, why aren't we just beaming them over? This seems backwards. But alright. Before I beam over, you're going with me, bitch. The first ship you get in the Federation side is a Miranda class, but it's just like basic bare bones shit. So yeah, fair enough. I've never played No Man's Sky. What the hell? Why am I not?
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
Alright. Prepare to transport survivors. We're gonna rock this bitch. Not everybody made it onto the pad. Some people do. Alright, picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Azura's captain and crew, but the rest are Orion. Alright, cool. Plasma leaks blocking our path. We will need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Gotcha. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna loot your shit while we're at it. I guess we gotta do a thing before we go through, huh? Maybe. I'm seeing, like, on the mini-map, how could I? Very easily. I played Final Fantasy. You know, Final Fantasy VII, when you're in the slums, and you come upon that really, really sick kid who was saving up his money for something cool, right? Well, you can take that money and never give it back. And I do every time. I can't help myself. Alright, here we go. Oh. Critically injured, you do not have the training necessary to assist them. Of course I don't. Well, I guess you're gonna have to suffer. Sorry. Excuse me. Alright, that's one plasma leak down. On occasion, yes. I twirl my mustache at the... That's what I should have done. I should have... Oh, fuck, Ryan's. Is there another dude hurting over? No, there's a box of goods. Well, there's another dude hurting over here. Well, that was interesting. Apparently I can't do anything about them because I'm not a science officer. I'm a tactical officer. Tactical are the best. In my opinion. Yep. Like, let me put it this way. When I used to play, what was it? It was Knights of the Old Republic 2, right? When you get to Nar Shaddaa, the Smuggler's Moon, right? There's a guy who's being shaken down by a couple of Hutt thugs for his pocket money, basically, right? Well, my very favorite things to do is to mind trick both of those assholes into tossing themselves off the nearest fucking shaft, into the nearest elevator shaft, right, where they die. right after they give me all their money. And then I turn on the guy they were shaking down, and I make him give me his money too. Because, let's face it, Lightside, not very profitable. So... Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Azura will be destroyed. It's a terrible Kirk impression. Alright, now that I've taken all your stuff.
We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took a direct hit near engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed. We had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, Orions boarded the ship.
Yep.
I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time.
Wait, Klingons are showing up. Okay. Now I gotta go back and I gotta beam the crew that didn't want to get beamed. I suppose I should look around a little bit. There's more loot here somewhere. Oh, there's this. I guess I can scan the warp core. See if I can help out a little bit. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Okay, well. Let's go get your peeps and get them out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Klingons. Yep, board the vessel, you might be able to do something similar. Shit, yeah, because I'm tactical. Those aren't Orions, those are Klingons. Obviously, they've changed some stuff in the beginning missions, but they didn't bother to change all the stuff. Alright. Yeah, but I can beam them the fuck out, can't I? Why can't I? That's annoying.
It is no surprise that the cowardly Orions cannot even handle raiding a freighter. But their call for assistance has given us a chance for glorious combat.
Yeah, I got your glorious combat right here. There must be a Klingon vessel in this area. We should alert the ship. CV Tang, we have Klingons. Was there a dude in here? Yep, there is. Already scanned the injured crewman. Can't do shit about that. But I got people following me, so I guess we'll just save them and call it good. Alright, bichachos. We are coming. Yeah, I'm basically Brazilian it over here. us out of here. Get us out of here. Oh, radiation levels are returning to normal. It's fine. Beam them the fuck out. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go back to battle. It sure is. You know, this is weird to have here. This is not a Cardassian. It's whatever. It's fine. Bridge. Bridge officers. Can I go to the bridge from here? I don't think I can. Okay, so these guys are all good. It's weird. It made me get off the pad and then back on it. Except it didn't. It took me right back here. Damn it. Wait, am I supposed to go to the bridge of the Azura? I wonder if that's the case. Kind of feels like it might be. Alright, we'll go back to the Azura and see about that. It's gonna make me run up that hallway one more fucking time. Music kind of rocking. I got my my feathers in a tizzy here. All right. Feeling a little bit like Shaft. Alright, so back at the bridge. There's nobody here. This isn't even the bridge. This is a fucking warp core. No, I thought I did, but it kept saying go to the bridge, and I was like, which bridge? Because I couldn't leave where I was. So, I hope it didn't fucking glitch. That'd be annoying. Yeah, I shouldn't have had to come back here. Music's still rocking though. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Like one of my away crew. Okay, we're all here now, I guess. Oh, that's what I was missing. Duh. Down at the bottom of the garden, amongst the birds and the breeze. Message from the Klingons.
Leave now and you know it's good for you, Starfleet. We are taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo.
Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. Anybody else have a problem with that? Well, this guy apparently. rescue Captain Scott.
Attempting to get a
Broad.
transporter lock
Captain
on
Broad.
Captain Broad, sir. Boosting containment.
Shit. Almost didn't make it. That was a near thing. You gotta hit them puzzles like real hard or real fast. Alright, come here, Magnesite ore. We'll get to you and then we'll talk to Ops. Didn't do anything to save that ship. I mean, only some of her people are dead, so I'd say I did alright. Alright. Captain brought us safely aboard, sir, and just in time, too. We got to her just before the ship exploded. Captain Broad has requested that we take her and her crew to sector space. Starfleet will get them home from there. Like, you want me to just, like, leave them floating out in deep space? I mean, okay, but it seems like not good. So she was happy to speak with you if you wish.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
What was the Azura's mission?
The Azura was a transport ship. Best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment. But I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just crazy for Tranya.
Tranya.
I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do. But hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way. You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever There's thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of... few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but... when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce.
Right?
You saved my crew. I'll tell you, go back to Bellaris for a few weeks, I suppose. I have enough latinum saved up to get me back on my feet. As soon as I can get another ship, I'll be doing transport runs again. I have customers waiting. You saved my crew.
Well, that was it out of the system.
Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation science station in the Kasei system, because all communications from Kasei 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for Metreon isotopes prevalent in the system. It may be that the communications array is in need of repair. Please make the necessary repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station.
Shit, yeah. Alright. So we need to go to inventory to look at our new stuff. Yep. Oh, resilient shield array. Nice, new ship shields. Better body armor. Cool. Hey, is that an upgrade? I think it might be an upgrade. And we got the Azura personal comm, which is cool, because then we can summon them and trade with them. Which is very sweet. Alright, so first things first. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Takes your max warp speed up to 5.56, which is cool. And +5 starship sector speed, which is also cool. And it adds shields power. So yes, we're going to use that. I also have Resilient Shield Array Mark II and Mark II. Alright, so reduces disruptive damage. I'm going to be fighting a lot of like Klingons and shit here, so we'll throw that on. Yeah, and then I think we're going to put on a better body armor. And let's go ahead and throw body armor on you and on you. Also, let's take a look at what weapons they're using. I'm gonna give you the split beam rifle. And Kolez can have the sniper rifle. I think we're gonna give Flores the... Oh, she's already got it. Okay. Everybody's got a personal shield array. Cool beans. Cool beans, indeed. Oh, I should also probably see if... what we got here? What we got? No, I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Turret's got a 360-degree targeting arc, yeah, so that's good in the back where it is. That is a 90-degree targeting arc, 250. Yeah, as long as I keep it in front of me. The only thing that the torpedo is good for, though, is if I'm facing aft. Or if the enemy's facing aft. But that's fine. That's fine. Also, I want to see... Let's go ahead and refine that lithium. Or dilithium. For now. Meantime. Mission Journal. Researcher Rescue. Make primary. Prior system. Something in the prior system is going on there. Priora. Priors. Whatever. I don't know. It's fine. So those are all missions that I'm not currently on board with. And this is just the beta quadrant. I don't like the fact that they have that section of it. That's annoying. That's fucking Borg space over there. We got Romulan Star Empire space, or the remnants of it. There's Romulan Republic space over here. Down y'all, we got Klingon space. This is all Federation up here, which is cool. I do like how it clearly marks out which factions control which areas, which is pretty neat. And if you go to the galaxy map, like you got that looks like that looks Terran right there. You got Cardassian Union, you got Breen Confederacy. Ferengi space is up here somewhere, I think. Yeah. This is all Federation space, though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Plus, I like how the Gamma Quadrant is all Dominion space. There's nobody else there. And then Delta's got Borg space and a bunch of other shit, but mostly Borg. Alright. Off we go to save the day. Yes, facing ass. They are. You can when you join the Federation straight up, you can play as a Ferengi. I mean, I guess they're not like part of the Ferengi, or part of the Federation as a whole, but Ferengi officers are pretty common. As a matter of fact, I think Aaron Eisenberg reprises his role as Captain Nog in this at one point. You know, before obviously he passed away. They got a bunch of Star Trek alum to do vocals for this game. Mostly from later stuff, but like Michael Dorn's in it as Worf, although he's no longer part of the Federation. He's the Imperial ambassador to the Federation on Kronos. But yeah, if you go to the first city on Kronos, he's like right out in front of the fucking big hall. I think Odo's in it too, but I don't... Well, Odo's mentioned in it. I don't remember actually running across him, and this might have happened after Rene Auberjonois passed away. I don't recall. God, it's kind of sad. Like, half of the people who were on Deep Space Nine, the third Star Trek series, have passed away. It's kind of crazy. Weirdly, as far as I know, just about everybody from TNG and Voyager are all still alive. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to be passing through the Pryor's system. You know, I always think Stargate when I see Pryor's. Dun, 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 dun. There's a cool looking binary system over there. I quite like traveling through, doing just this part of it, just traveling through space. It's Alright, we're about where we need to be. The Kasei system. You're gonna need to head to Kasei too. Oh yeah, Naga is a captain now. This would be about the same time period, I think, that the Visitor takes place in, so that tracks. I need to get me a good melee weapon. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to beat people down with my rifle. Alright, sir, I'm detecting Gorn ships in range of the communications array. I recommend we deal with them before we assess the damage to the array. Alright, cool. Let's fuck them up. Goddamn lizards anyway. Alright, readings. I love this ship. I just tore right through them. Excuse me. Readings are showing that the communications array has been heavily damaged by the Gorn. At this range, we should be able to contact the research station on Kasei 2. However, the station is not responding to hails, and our scans are detecting signs of multiple fires in the station. So the researchers may be in trouble. I recommend we send an away team to the surface, because of course you do. Let's do it. What's fun is this is like my whole crew. What's up, buddy?
The Gorn. They just stormed in and
You're
started
a Cardi.
shooting. The first sign of trouble was when we lost contact with the communications array. The Gorn beamed in and started shooting. They destroyed our computer core and took thousands of artifacts we spent years collecting. Then, as if destroying decades of archaeological research weren't enough, they started setting fires.
Hey, when this is over, you want to go get a drink? I'm also a
They just
Cardi.
stormed in and started Captain Jean-Luc Picard and the crew of the USS Stargazer discovered ruins from an unknown civilization.
It was like 50 years ago.
60 years ago.
60 years ago.
The Federation Science Council has been researching this site ever since. It's a fascinating find. There are more than 40 kilometers of catacombs under this facility. We barely managed to explore a quarter of what we think is here. 2 years ago, we found a star chart in the catacombs that indicated that this civilization had contact with interstellar travelers more than 15,000 years ago. The chart led us to another site on Kasei 4, where we found the most extraordinary artifacts. If we're correct, the race that once lived here may have been an advanced proto-reptilian race.
Like us.
The Gorn. They just stormed in and started shooting.
Or the Gorn, I guess.
The Gorn have extremely long memories. Thousands of years ago, the Gorn hegemony ruled this entire sector. In their minds, that means these planets are still theirs.
So they're like Muslims.
The alliance with the Klingons has inspired the Gorn to start rebuilding their empire. Every planet from here to Cestus 3 is in danger. The Gorn. They just stormed in and started. Not everyone. There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression devices on the walls that you can use to fight the fires.
If I remember correctly, Rom is still Grand Negus at this point.
I'm coming with you, Captain. There's too much at stake, and I know this project.
Seriously, you want to get a drink after this? We're both spoonheads. Trust me, it'll work out. I have to put out these fires. Oh, I can't get to it. There's a force field. Fire suppression. Gonna put out them fires, bitches.
The Klingon invasion was a blow to Gorn self-determination and identity.
There are no big fucking rocks to smash me with here, do you? Who just runs through a fire like that? That's crazy, people. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a priority over the fire. You ever know when they're gonna leave some valuable loot just hanging around?
These kinds of raids are the Gorn's attempt to reclaim their identity through their history.
Is there only one fire left? No, there's more than one fire left. We're gonna extinguish as many as we can. Oh shit, that is a big ass Gorn. Look at that boy. He's huge.
Guess when one of your leaders turns out to be a shapeshifter, though, it damages your sense of trust.
Fucker just hit me with a rock. Where are you getting these rocks from, asshole? What a twat. And also, why with the rocks? God damn it, scan the goddamn ore. Okay. No anomalies left, so that just means fires to put out, right? Only got one more. Oh, hey, look at that. Loot. It is really loot berries, huh? Yeah, as long as I don't have any triples in my inventory, we'll be fine, I guess. Okay, so there's one more scientist we're looking for, right? I think we should try and put out all the fires, though. Okay, so there's gonna be guys up there to deal with. Alright, was there another one down here, or is that it? The rest are up there? Cool. Dun 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 dun. Like we got here just in time. What does that make us? The collision mechanics on the ground are horrendous. Some of the worst ever, in my opinion. What kills me is the same people who put this game together and who run it, right? The same ones who do Neverwinter, which does not have this problem for the most part. And is actually quite fun in the ground combat. I mean, they don't have space combat, obviously, because it's Neverwinter, but... Yes, I saved your life. Voila.
There's another research team on Kasei 4, involved in a dig at a promising site. Given what the Gorn have done here, I'd imagine that team is in trouble. Captain, we have to check on them. If the Gorn have taken over the dig site, the researchers could be captives. Or worse.
You just want an excuse to be close to me. Isn't that right, my little spoonhead? I don't blame you. I am pretty damn sexy. For a Cardi. You know what I should have just named this character B, as in the letter B, so I could call him Cardi B. My diggers, right? Sir, attempting to establish communication link to Captain. Gorn ships are attacking. They're detected. They're powering up weapons. I'm sure they are. Here's a ship to save for now. Not just yet. Three more. Three more? Are there any ahead of me? It's not a PSO. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce off some asteroids. That'll be fun. We appear to be in a planetary ring of some kind. Didn't really expect to have to orbit the entire planet to get all my goods, but... I do appreciate that it launches little escorts. Why is it telling me that I gotta start the mission over again because I went out of the bounds of it or whatever? I mean, it's fine. I'll disable the Gorn battleship again. That's cool. Just gotta get my last little bit here. Computer says no, right? Sometimes they do that. Sometimes it gets glitchy and weird. Okay, this is obviously not working. We're traveling. I guess we'll travel around the planet. That's fine. Turn around. Turn around. I'm feeling like John Malkovich here. Oh no, I can beam down now. I've already disabled the Gorn battleship, have I not? Yeah, so now it's saying, okay, so which is it? Do I disable the Gorn battleship, or do I... I don't see a Gorn battleship. Maybe I was just in the wrong location, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta get around to the right location, and then it'll be like, yeah, beam down. Right? Yes, I know I need to beam down. I think I might have to start this mission over. I feel like it's glitched. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it. Let's go ahead and depart system, come back. And this time when we come back in, we'll just forgo resources and just get on with it. Okay. Continue ancient claims.
This is the dig site that our team was working on. They set up several shield generators to help protect the most important artifacts from further damage. There's a small encampment under the shield dome. The Gorn probably came in and took over everything. If we disable the shield generators, we may be able to get inside and rescue the other archaeologists. Look up. You can see the shield generator beams. We can follow those to find the controllers and turn off the system.
You got it, lady. There's a bunch of Gorn right there in front of me. Wonder if there's a way around them.
The team here found remnants of a precursor civilization that may be a relative of the Gorn.
If I come up behind him.
Of Gorn evolution is woefully inadequate. Are they even offspring of the Preservers? The Gorn territorial claims aren't entirely without merit, but they would displace billions of people.
That's right, bitches. I ambushed your asses. I'm a tactical genius.
Power is dropping. What is going on?
A diplomatic solution could help to save Gorn heritage without disrupting Federation colonies.
Oh, now you tell me after I just shot a bunch of them in the back. With grenades, no less. Alright. Somebody's lying dead out here. Can we help him? No, he's dead. He's a dead Andorian, a Dandorian. He's dead, Captain. He's a Gorn claw marks. The other hostages are in great danger. Yeah, I got it. He's dead, Cap. He's dead, Cap. Right? That's kind of where I was thinking. Alright, so we got 2 more of those things to take out. Where did that show me? Okay, I can't tell where that's showing me. That's annoying. That one's way back there. Okay, so we'll hit that on the way back. But first we gotta take out these fuckers. Hey pals, how's it going? Here, have a grenade.